Today is Tuesday, Parashat Lecha, and we're learning some of the halachot that have to do with charity from the halacha psuka of today in Chok L'Yisrael. It's a continuation of what we spoke about yesterday. It says here, Kol Adam chayav liten tzedakah. Every single person is obligated to give tzedakah, charity. Afilu anya mitpares minat tzedakah chayav liten mima sheitnu lo. Even a poor man who's being sustained through charity, through receiving himself charity, he still has to give from what he receives. He has to give some of it himself as charity. And a person who gives less than what it's proper for him to give, let's say he's a very wealthy man and he gives very little, or he's an average man, or a person is not doing what he should in terms of what he should give as charity. Bittan kofin oto umakin oto makat mardut ad sheiten ma she'amaduhu liten. The rabbinic court would have the authority, the right, to compel him to give. Ve'yordim linchasav, befanav, they would be even allowed to confiscate some of what he owns. Ve'lokhim menu ma she'raui liten, and they take from him what would be proper for him to give. So important is mitzvah tzedakah, and it's such a social responsibility where a person doesn't think just about himself. He's part of the community, he's part of the rest of society. He has to support those around him, and if he does not, the halacha is, the pure halacha is, Bittan is allowed to compel him to give the rabbinic court, even to the point of confiscating a certain amount that it would be proper for him to give, so that he would support the needs of the community and the needs of those who are poor and needs assistance. Yetomim en poskin alehem tzedakah afilu lefidyon shvuyim. Yetomim, orphans, young orphans, they're not assessed the charity. They used to have an assessment on each member of the community to participate in mitzvah of charity, but the orphans would be exempt. Afilu lepidyon shvuim, even for redeeming captives, which is considered a very high level of charity. A Jewish captive that is in captivity, you have a mitzvah to redeem him. They used to demand ransom and that type of thing. Well, the community had to pitch in, but orphans would be exempt from that. Even if the orphans have a lot of assets, they have a lot of money. Unless the reason for making an assessment from them is for their own honor, so that they will be respected by people, that even though they're exempt, they still have donated, and that will be for their own good name, then it would be allowed. גבאי צדקה אין מקבלים מהנשים ומהעבדים ומהתינוקות אלא דבר מועט. Collectors of charity, those who are in charge of collecting charity, they're not permitted to accept from the wives or the young children or the servants except a small amount. אבל לא דבר גדול שחזקתו גזול הוא או גנוב משל אחרים. However, they're not allowed to accept from the wives, from the servants, from the young children, a great amount of charity, because maybe it's considered to be something that is robbed from others, or something that the husband or the owner of the household will not be in agreement with. What is considered to be a small amount? It's all according to the financial status of the owner of the household, whether he's a rich man or a poor man. For a rich man, $100 is nothing. For a poor man, $100 would be a lot. So it's according to the level of wealth of the person of the household. And this is what we stated right now, is only if nothing has been stated otherwise. Just in general, you are allowed to accept a certain amount that is appropriate, considered to be a small amount for that household. However, But if the husband makes a statement that he objects to even a small amount being given, that it is forbidden to accept from those people, the young children, the servants, the wife, even a small amount, since he stated that he's against it. But if there is no statement to the opposite, you're allowed, a collector of charity is allowed to accept from the wife, the servant, the young children, a small amount based on the status, financial status of that household. And very strong statement is made here that everybody is obligated to give charity, even a person who collects charity. So a person should not feel like he's exempt from giving any tzedakah just because times are difficult or he can't. Even if it's a small amount, if it's a few pennies a day, that's also something that is considered tzedakah. The main idea is to always be involved in helping others, in giving to others, based on your means, but the mitzvah is there for every single person. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.